only high school sports network that features the top athletes in the DMV. The Scholar Athlete Sports Network, SASN, is the DMV's only
And live from the Capital Hoop Summer League here at DeMatha High School in Hyattsville, Maryland, Noah Schubert alongside Steve Harris for tonight's matchup, which features Takoma Academy coming in at 5-0, the number 5 team in the league, versus the Goodfellas, featuring players from Oxon Hill coming in at 0-7 and dead last at 32nd in the league. Should be a good matchup for tonight. Steve, what are we looking at?
Wow, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one, man. This is a prime matchup that we have here. The Goodfellas, as you say, they're players that are coming from Oak Hill, and you know, that's a long legacy of players that they have there at Oak Hill. Not to mention Brandon Jennings, Steven Jackson, Ty Lawson, Cole, and Carmelo Anthony are all from Oak Hill. So we're looking to see what legacy they are going to perform with here this evening versus Takoma Academy.
And Goodfellas not off to the greatest of stars, as I mentioned, 0-7. But looking to turn it around against Takoma Academy tonight. And as the starting 5 for each side enters the court, we're pretty much all set. Tip up is won by Oxon Hill initially, but ends up with Takoma Academy. And running the point will be number 10, Dorian Creedle. Creedle hands it off inside. And the basket is good by Jace Johnson. So Takoma Academy's getting first blood early on.
Yeah, coming out striking. That was a great backdoor cut to get that open layup.
Now in the corner. Oxon Hill moves it around inside. Transition layup is good. Tyreek Jackson puts it in for the Goodfellas. Wide open in the corner on the other end, and cashing in the three-pointer is Micah Samuels for Takoma Academy.
Both of these teams are starting off hot. All 3 shot attempts good so far in these first couple of possessions here in this game.
It'll be Tyreek Jackson running the point, feeling the pressure from Jace Johnson. Goodfellas working around the three-point line. Chris Henderson tried to put it up, was fouled, and so he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That was a good possession for the Goodfellas, being able to withstand that pressure that Takoma was looking to place on that possession, and able to get to the line and go to foul.
And on the topic of fouls, right here in the Capital Hoop Summer League, there is no double bonus. So once you hit 7 fouls, it's 1-1 for the entirety of the rest of the game.
Wow.
First free throw, no good for Henderson, but sinks the second one to go 1 for 2. Takoma Academy still leads this one 5-3. 14:50 to go in the first half. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound attempted by number 40, Rawan Gray, but ends back with the Goodfellas. Harris gives it up to Cole Love. Now in the corner. Driving to the hoop, has it swatted away.
Big block.
And that's Rawan Gray, and the timeout will be called, I believe, by the Goodfellas. And Takoma Academy with all the energy so far. Takoma Academy with 5 players averaging double digits in Rawan Gray, Malcolm Day, Chase Johnson, Dorian Creedle, and their missing man David Amwakahone, who averages 10.5 points and 9.5 rebounds. So definitely missing the 6'7" class of 2023 forward in this game. So out of the timeout, it'll be Goodfellas ball with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Goodfellas in their all blacks, Takoma Park in the white tops, and Takoma Academy on the other end, strong to the hoop, drawing the foul, but not the basket, is Jace Johnson. Or it looks like they called a foul on Johnson.
Yep, offensive foul on Johnson. He tried to lower his shoulder and go into the defender to get some space to get that shot off. Called with the charge call on that one.
Ashel Harris brings it up, gets it inside to Chris Henderson. Madison Henderson back to the line for 2 more free throws.
I believe Chris Henderson is leading the Goodfellas in scoring with 11 points per game and also shooting 40+% from three-point land.
Yeah, 46.7% from three, so he's dangerous from the three-point line. Maybe not as dangerous from the free throw line as he just bricked his first shot. 62.1% free throw shooter in this tournament. Went 1 for 2 in his last trip. And 0 for 2 on this one as that one hits the front of the rim and bounces right back to Takoma Academy. Pass inside is blocked.
We've seen some great ball movement by Takoma Academy so far. It seems like everyone knows where each other is on the court at all times.
Yeah, we've seen some great backdoor cuts, great court vision.
Yep.
He's now at the line for 2 shots is Dorian Creedle, son of head coach David Creedle. Creedle averaging 11 points and a little over 4 rebounds and 5 assists per game. And he gets the second free throw to fall in. 6-3 ball game with 13:45 to go in the first. Dangerous pass and eventually stolen. Up the court comes Takoma Academy. Inside, Creedle with the smooth lay-in, bounces through for 2 more points.
Very smooth with the Euro step.
On the opposite end, shot won't go. Rebound goes to Rawan Gray. Gray gives it up to Johnson. Cross court. Gray under the basket and flushes it.
Great ball movement. Great ball movement by Takoma Academy.
Out of bounds off of Jace Johnson, so it'll stay with the Goodfellas. Looks like we have some substitutions coming in. Entering the court, number 7, Adel Bentham. Averages 7 points and 2 rebounds. And Bentham called for the carry. It'll be a Takoma Academy ball on the far sideline. So see Jace Johnson. Long range 3 is good. Malcolm Day. Second made 3-pointer for Takoma Academy. The Tigers lead this one by 10. Looking for the answer. Can't quite get it, was Cole Love.
And Takoma Academy seems to be playing their style of ball, both on offense and defense. Able to cause a few turnovers to get out in the open court and convert off of those turnovers that they have the early lead.
Well, I mean, there's a reason this team is undefeated. They have a plus 126 point differential compared to Oxon Hill's minus 122, and they're proving it early on as they lead this one by 10. The whistle blows, foul called. Jace Johnson will inbound it. There's Jordan Creedle. Creedle through a sea of hands somehow gets the lay-in to go. That was great, strong to the hoop.
A tough bucket by Creedle.
On the other end, looking for an answer. Three-pointer is good for Aaron Wilson. And answering, pulling up from three is Malcolm Day. He has back-to-back three-pointers made. The lead stands at 13. On the other end, blocked inside by Rawan Gray, but the putback is good. Looks like a foul might have been called. I'm not quite sure. They were saying something about Chris Henderson. Jace Johnson with the move, can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound goes to the Goodfellas. It'll be Isaiah Payne on the other end. Payne, the leading scorer for the Goodfellas, 11.4 points per game with just over 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Putting up the shot and grabbing his own rebound was Chris Henderson. Takoma Academy quick on the other end. Foul is called. I believe that'll send Jace Johnson to the line for 2 shots. Johnson averaging 11.6 points, 3.2 rebounds, and over an assist per game, as well as over 2 steals per game. And this is the first foul shot. But gets the second one to go. Takoma Academy's lead stands at 10 with 11 minutes to go in this first half. Short halves here in the Capital Hoop Summer League, only 16 minutes apiece with 30-second shot clocks that reset back to all the way up to 30 seconds on missed shots. Goodfellas looking to make something happen on offense. Pull-up jumpers seem to be forced up, no good. Rebound to none other than Rawan Gray. Micah Samuels gives it up to Malcolm Day. Couldn't get it to go. Last touched by a member of the Goodfellas, so Takoma Academy gets a freebie underneath Goodfella basket. Quick pass inside. Shot was put up by Spence, was blocked, but recovering. It's Micah Samuels, and passing it up on the other end, Keyshawn Harper with the lay-in.
Samuels has been doing a great job this evening, been playing in passing lanes and really giving them a lot of problems on the top of this 2-3.
You're going to need that because the pacing of Takoma Academy is just immense. You see them going all around the court. Three-pointer, no good, but they grab the rebound. Oxon Hill gets a new 30 seconds. It'll be Payne. Finds some room. Floater off the back of the rim. Bounces once, twice, and into the hands of Malcolm Day. Rawan Gray gets it inside. Three-pointer is up and down for Keyshawn Harper. 4th three for Takoma Academy, and already a 15-point lead as that three-pointer is good for Isaiah Payne, so a quick answer for the Goodfellas. Payne, as I mentioned, the leading scorer for the Goodfellas. And a quick heat check from Malcolm Day falls short. But Isaiah Payne up to the challenge, who drains back-to-back threes and cuts the Takoma Academy lead to 9.
Big shot.
Payne called for the foul on Keyshawn Harper. As Micah Samuels will inbound it to Dorian Creedle. Gets it back to Samuels, who pulls up for 3. In and out. Fast on the other end. Cole Love has it rejected. My goodness gracious.
Wow.
Micah Samuels rose up and got every inch of that basketball.
Samuel said, not today. Not today. He's been putting in great effort here this evening on the defensive end. As he gets another steal.
And in transition, the lay-in is good for Samuels. And as you mentioned, he's all over the court. Has played in all 5 games, averaging 7.6 points and just over 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. On the other end is Dorian Creedle. Three-pointer is up, and Keyshawn Harper is hot from 3.
Takoma Academy is doing a really great job of shooting the ball here this evening.
As the travel is called on Cole Love, and you're absolutely right, Takoma Academy is everywhere. Draining threes, getting transition layups, or finding the backdoor cuts. Really outmatching the Goodfellas in this game. As Payne corrals the steal, and Goodfellas with an opportunity on the other end. Three-pointer up, off the mark, and the rebound goes to Malcolm Day. Creedle sizes up his defender, decides not to pull up from 3, but in the corner, that one will drop through, and Malcolm Day brushes off his arm because that thing must be hot.
Yeah, it's definitely hot. He's just been lighting it up here this evening.
Floater along the baseline, good on the other end for Adil Bentham. But I mean, Takoma Academy just 3 after 3 after 3. I mean, they've hit at least 7 or 8 with 6:50 to go in the first half. Another one from the corner. That one is off the mark. The pass on the other end too far for Chris Henderson. Goodfellas not able to take advantage of that defensive stop. So it'll be inbounds underneath their own basket for Takoma Academy. It'll be Creedle running the point. Creedle caught up with 2 defenders and eventually has it stolen by Isaiah Payne. Payne on the other end lays it in smooth, but no basket. And it looks like they called an off-the-ball foul.
Yes, they did.
On Chris Henderson, or pardon me, it wasn't Chris Henderson. It looked like Ephraim Johnson, who was boxing out the defender to give Isaiah Payne a lane to the basket.
Yep.
Jace Johnson fouled on the shot attempt, and he'll head back to the line for 2. Goodfellas already up to 6 team fouls with 6:12 to go here in the first half. Takoma Academy, to contrast, only with 2. And when you're down by 15, the last thing you want to do is give freebie shots as Johnson gets the first shot to go down. And Johnson goes 2 for 2. Long range three-pointer up and good. Quite the shot for the Goodfellas. Isaiah Payne with no range limit and move under the basket does not result in a good layup, and Payne jumping to saving the ball. On the other end was Henderson, had it blocked initially by Micah Samuels, but a foul was called, so he'll head to the line for 2. Henderson and Payne really the only 2 scorers for this Goodfellas team.
Yes, they have definitely been the bright spots for the Goodfellas here tonight on the offensive end. Payne just being able to knock in his 3rd 3 right here in this first half, a couple of possessions before. And Henderson definitely being aggressive and determining the offense and being able to get to the line.
In one of the recent losses that Goodfellas had to Flint Hill, Henderson put up 21 points and 8 rebounds along with 3 steals. Isaiah Payne complemented that with 17 points. But as I said earlier in the game, Takoma Academy has 5 players averaging double figures. Pull-up jumper, too much English on it from Malcolm Day. Wide open under the basket was Tyreek Jackson, but it'll be Chris Henderson with the and one layup, who cuts the Takoma Academy lead to 7. Goodfellas were down by as much as 15 in this half, and it seems a little more reachable now.
Yep, they're definitely continuing to fight.
And the three-point play is converted for Henderson. Takoma Academy still up by 8 points with 5 minutes to go. And it'll be Henderson with the rebound. Feeling the heat from Jace Johnson, gets it up the court. Three-pointer up. The bank was not open on that shot. Goodfellas wanted a travel call, but instead they got a foul. And that'll be foul number 7, so Takoma Academy will head to the line for 1 and 1.
As great as Henderson and Payne have been for the Goodfellas here in this first half, they're going to need some help from some other players to get chipped out in this lead. As you said, they were down as much as 15. So they're definitely going to need some other help to shorten this lead.
I mean, basketball is a team sport. It can't always be a two-man show, as first free throw from Creedle is no good. Payne in the corner thought about it, but instead gave it up to Chris Henderson. Henderson to Payne. Payne guarded up by Jace Johnson. Long two, rims in and out from Aaron Wilson. But at last touched a Takoma Academy Tiger, so Goodfellas will have it under the basket with a 30-second shot clock and 4:28 to go in the first half. Takoma Academy still leads this one 33-25. Inbound inside, ends up in the hands of Aaron Wilson, who gives it up quickly to Chris Henderson. Henderson back to Wilson. And the floater is blocked from behind by Rewan Gray. Challenge on the other end by Adil Bentham. And boy, Takoma Academy is all over the place on defense.
Yeah, they are. They are. Just a great block by Gray on that last possession.
Inbounds by Micah Samuels. Samuels gets it back. Johnson inside, bounces 3 or 4 times and falls through the net. 10-point game again. Henderson to Payne, who was open for a second and tried the layup, but no good. Johnson again can't get it to go, so Henderson will grab the rebound. Henderson up the floor to Payne. Payne.
Great move.
That was a great move, as you said, laying down the baseline, not afraid of the defender behind him or in front of him. Pull-up three-pointer, no good for Malcolm Day. Rebound falls to Ephraim Johnson. Love gives it up to Payne, who gets the screen. To Tyreek Jackson. Foul was called on the floor, so Payne will inbound it. Seeing the floor for the first time is number 5, Nigel Harris. Henderson tries to spin, gives it back up to Payne. Henderson calling for it, driving to the hoop, strong. Lost it in midair, and rebound goes to Malcolm Day. Jace Johnson gets the lay-in in transition. Lead up to 11 for Takoma Academy with under 2:30 to go in the first half. Pass inside stolen. Johnson, another transition layup.
The turnovers are starting to pile up for the Goodfellas here tonight.
And with a team like Takoma Academy who likes to hustle, you really can't give them the easy ones.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And here in these last couple of minutes, they've had a lot of opportunities in transition. And they've been able to take advantage of it.
Takoma Academy 40, Goodfellas 27 with 2:05 in this first half. It looks like a technical foul was called. Not sure on who, but Jace Johnson will stand alone at the free throw line. First free throw no good, he'll shoot another one, and then Takoma Academy will gain possession.
I'm very interested to see how the Goodfellas are going to close out this first half with just 2 minutes to go. And it seems like things can go either way, depending on how they play it. If they stay strong and continue to fight, then maybe we'll have a game on our hands here in the second half.
Well, I mean, I think as we said earlier, it's about spreading the love, and in situations in games like these, you can't really have a forefront of just 2 guys. You need everyone to be contributing and putting in points and grabbing rebounds.
Yep, definitely. Definitely in the second half is going to be looking to see who's going to be that third guy for the Goodfellas to see if we can make this thing a little bit more competitive.
I mean, we've seen some good things from players like Tyreek Jackson and Adil Bentham. It just has to be more consistent, I
Definitely.
think. So out of the timeout, again after the technical foul, it'll be Takoma Academy ball under the Goodfellas basket. Takoma Academy, as I mentioned, 5-0. Recent games, 86-67 win. Versus the Wolverines. Also 152 win versus the Heights, and a 92-62 win versus the Rockets. Three-pointer is up and short. But the rebound will go to Takoma Academy. Another three-pointer. And that one falls through for Jace Johnson. It's the second chance opportunity that Takoma Academy is taking advantage of. As it's not just a shot, but the rebound and reset in the offense as a long-range pass got into the hands of James Goffey, but he couldn't convert the layup in transition. On the other end, putback no good for Adil Bentham. And Chris Henderson has a corner three, falls. It was Nigel Harris putting his mark on the court. Takoma Academy still leads this one 44-30, a minute 7 in the first half, and foul on the floor will lead to more free throws. It'll be once again Jace Johnson. Johnson has made several trips to the free throw line. Little inconsistent in his shooting, gets the first one to go there though. As for the Goodfellas, Donnell Dorsey and Matthew Joyner take the court for the final minute and 7. On that trip, Jace Johnson 2 for 2. Dorsey. Having it for a second was Nigel Harris, but he stepped out of bounds. So at 52.3 seconds, Takoma Academy will have the ball on the sideline. Creedle feeling the heat, but takes it coast to coast, but can't get the lane to go. Goffey with pressure on the other end, but still Goodfellas ball. Takoma Academy leading 46-30 as clock hits about 35 seconds, and there's the steal and the flush for Jace Johnson. Looking to answer, and doing so, Adil Bentham on the other end for Goodfellas. But the lead still 16 for Takoma Academy. Three-pointer can't extend it to 19 there, and Bentham will take it. Bentham with the Euro. Lay-in no good. Rebound is put back up by Matthew Joyner. Last-ditch three-pointer hits off the glass for Jace Johnson. It won't fall, so 48-34 will be our score heading into the half.
And as time went on, you could just see Takoma Academy just getting very comfortable and confident that they can make these steals and make them turn the ball over. And
that is resulting in a big lead for Takoma Academy, 48-34. We'll be back in about 2 minutes for second half action. You are watching the Capital Hoop Summer League on SASN TV. And as the halftime clock ticks down, we are back for the second half here at DeMatha High School for the Capital Hoop Summer League. Noah Schubert alongside Steve Harris for SASN TV. And Steve, with these first half stats, I mean, the number that sticks out is Jace Johnson's 19 points in the first half already. Put on quite a show.
Definitely, definitely. Being able to get out in transition, get some easy buckets, and knock down some threes.
But on the other end, Isaiah Payne, 11 points, including 3 for 3 from three-point land. But not much other contribution. Chris Henderson with 8 points of his own and just scattered across the board for the rest of the squad. And off the rip, Jace Johnson with one of the easiest buckets that you'll see. Confusion on the opening inbound for Goodfellas, and that's never a good sign. So Johnson already breaching the 20-point mark as the floater pass is intercepted by Johnson, and on the other end, and slamming it home is Rawan Gray, and he taps his head because, oh boy, that was seconds away from going on a poster.
He went to the top floor in that one.
And all that celebration did lead to a technical foul being called on Takoma Academy. Referees didn't like that one very much, so heading to the line for free throws is Chris Henderson as he misses the first one. Henderson goes 0 for 2 from the line. Goodfellas do get the inbounds. And I mean, calling a technical foul for that, I mean, that's just...
That was very quick.
That's just boys having fun on that one. I mean, you get a big dunk, you're celebrating, you know, everyone's hyped, and you just kill the mood with a technical there. It looks like that Dorian Credo got called for the hold there. As you see Jace Johnson guarding the inbound, he sticks out his foot, doing everything to make himself bigger. And a quick timeout called by Goodfellas, just 33 seconds into the second half, and that's never a good sign. Down by 18, 52-34. Was having some trouble early on. I mean, we saw that the opening inbound got stolen by Jace Johnson, and then Takoma Academy took the energy with Rawan Gray, almost getting a picture to go on his wall. So
definitely. He took off. He took off on that one. I believe the referees were a little quick with that technical foul call. I don't believe it was warranted. Nothing he did after was egregious enough to call for that technical foul call.
But I guess that's why we're up here and they're down there in their striped uniforms, and we move on. Driving inside, laying Isaiah Payne, no good, but does draw the foul, so he'll shoot 2. His teammate Chris Henderson 0 for 2, and Goodfellas' last trip to the free throw line, so maybe Payne looking to up that team percentage.
Yeah, it's definitely needed as their lead could possibly be going up to 20 here soon.
Well, I mean, when you're down by 18, you really can't leave any free points in front of you as Payne goes 1 for 1 to start off. Two for 2, drains both. He's up to 13 points. On the other end is Creedle, gets it inside to Malcolm Day. Backdoor pass, Creedle for 3. Off the mark, but Day, bigger than everyone else, grabs the rebound. Inside, great spin move by Rawan Gray to find space and the lay-in.
Just a great drop step by Gray on that play. Very fundamentally sound.
Long-range three-pointer up. No good for Cole Love, and the rebound goes to Micah Samuels. Johnson, fast-paced, strong, Euro step. Off the glass, no good. Grab zone rebound, puts it up, and draws the foul. So once again, Jace Johnson will head to the line. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. Johnson 6 for 8 so far. Make it 6 for 9. As checking into the game is Chris Henderson and Aaron Wilson for the Goodfellas. Sends Cole Love and Tyreek Jackson to the bench. Johnson gets the second one to fall, though. 22 points for the 6'1" guard, rising senior. He is called for the foul. No one in big foul trouble. 3 on Isaiah Payne for Goodfellas. But other than that, everyone has 2 or less, and Creedle on the other end, smooth laying in transition.
Right down Main Street. Someone has to stop the ball on a play like that for the Goodfellas.
Well, it looks like what the Goodfellas lack is height. No one seems to be able to rise up and stop in transition and grab rebounds. I mean, their tallest player is 6'4". Foul's called on that shot, and it'll send Chris Henderson to the line for 2. Henderson 4 for 8 from the line in the first half. As I mentioned, a 62.1% free throw shooter heading into this game. The first one goes. So I guess it was an and one on that. So Henderson converts the three-point play. Inside, Jace Johnson gets that shot to fall.
Oh.
And Malcolm Day with the back-to-back buckets from Johnson and Day for Takoma Academy.
And Takoma Academy is looking to break this game wide open by going to a press. I believe that they see that the Goodfellas can't handle the pressure, and they'll continue to turn the ball over as the lead has grown to 20.
On the other end, Isaiah Payne got the basket and the foul, and he drains it. Payne up to 16 points. Goodfellas also using more of a full court defense compared to the, I believe he saw a 2-3 zone. His three-pointer is up and short for Micah Samuels. Payne closely guarded by Keyshawn Harper and draws the foul. Harper with 8 points in the first half records his first foul of the game. And that's already 7 for Takoma Academy. And with 12:58 to go in the second half, not a lot of time, just over 3 minutes off the clock before Takoma Academy hit that mark. Payne's first shot no good, and last touched by a member of the Goodfellas was number 6, Sterling Brooks. Takoma Academy with the inbound. Goodfellas using the full court press. The foul is called. on number 3, Aaron Wilson. Coming in the game in his place is Ephraim Johnson once more. Jace Johnson will inbound. It'll be Keyshawn Harper. Harper to Rawan Gray. Gray crosses over his defender. Smooth pass inside, but laying no good for Oliver Spence. Henderson. Driving in, floater, too strong. Rebound to the Goodfellas, and they'll have a fresh 30 seconds. Good move by Isaiah Payne. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound grabbed by Johnson and put in.
That was a good rebound and putback by Johnson. As the Goodfellas are continuing to fight and try and make this game, something as we come into a close.
The timeout is called by Takoma Academy. Still a 16-point game with 12 minutes on the clock, so nothing to worry about just yet. Takoma Academy has had the Goodfellas at an arm's length for most of the game. I believe we saw Goodfellas come in as close as 8 before Takoma Academy Tigers ran away with it again. Inbound to Keyshawn Harper. Loses it. And Isaiah Payne says thank you very much, but a block on the other end by Micah Samuels.
I believe that's his second block here tonight.
That is Samuels' second block recorded tonight. So really showing his presence on the defensive end. Large group of defenders able to stymie Chris Henderson from converting the lay-in there. Isaiah Payne, closely guarded by Samuels. Floater hits the back of the rim and rebound to Micah Samuels. Jace Johnson kicks it out. Rawan Gray for 3. Yeah, baby.
Cash money. Gray, who's averaging 14 points, able to knock that one in.
Rawan Gray, his first 3 of the game, was 0 for 1 going into it. It's Chris Henderson. Can't find the space, so gives it to Payne. Payne, hard guard by Keyshawn Harper, and that'll be a foul on the reach-in. Harper, it's his second foul. The slew of players check in for Takoma Academy. Dorian Creedle and Malcolm Day retake the court. Sends Keyshawn Harper and Oliver Spence, or pardon me, Rawan Gray to the bench. His first shot goes down for Isaiah Payne. Payne goes 2 for 2, 18 points for the 5'10" guard who just graduated high school. Mid-range off the glass is good for Oliver Spence. Records his first points. 66-47 lead. Down to 66-49 as once more Isaiah Payne, who's past the 20-point mark, steals the inbound. Henderson, back-to-back lay-ins. Takoma Academy sleeping a little bit.
Back-to-back turnovers for Takoma Academy. Just not what you want to see.
And I mean, they have a good lead, but that doesn't mean that you lessen your pace or style of play. You still have to keep playing basketball for at least 10 minutes here.
Yeah.
They still command a 13-point lead, 66-53 with 9:50 to go in the second half. But, I mean, I guess no lead is ever really safe. You would think that Takoma Academy could make short work of the Goodfellas, but not to be had. So it looks like
we've seen stranger things. A 13-point lead, not too great of a lead to overcome with just under 10 minutes to go.
Isaiah Payne, closely guarded by Jace Johnson. Johnson been quiet for the past 4 or so minutes. There's a rebound. Creedle in transition lays it in easy. Dorian Creedle, 9 points. Chris Henderson pulls up for 3. Off the mark, rebound goes to Rawan Gray. Gray driving strong, fouled from behind, will head to the line for 2 shots.
Just an aggressive move after the crossover, and able to draw some contact and get to the line.
Yeah, Robert Taylor in pursuit and went a little too hard as Gray's first shot goes down. Gray. Second shot good too. He's got 11. And the lead back up to 17 points for Takoma Academy. Whistle blows, not quite sure why. Doesn't look like there was a foul. But we'll start again nonetheless. Isaiah Payne up to Chris Henderson. Henderson drives, loses it, grabs it again midair. That would have been a miraculous play from Henderson, but not to be had. Transition pass intercepted by Nigel Harris. Payne fends off 3 defenders. Harris, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound to Rawan Gray. Gray with some shifty moves down the court. Fouled on his way in. No, a travel called on number 40. So an interesting sequence.
That was a travel?
Called a travel on that one. I thought for sure he'd been fouled.
I thought for sure as well, as he was able to make a couple of Goodfellas players missed as they were trying to come in and steal the ball. He's made his way down the floor.
Lay it underneath the basket. No good for Ephraim Johnson. Can't get much more open than that, but hit the back of the rim, front of the rim, and made its way through. It's Rawan Gray working on Johnson. Gets it inside. Day from the top of the key. No good. Rebound to Isaiah Payne. Payne with behind the back move, and
a great move by Payne. I've loved what I was, and he gets a steal.
Payne pulls up for 3. Now that would have been something there, a why not 3-pointer. But Payne's got 22.
Yeah, I like what I've seen from Payne here this evening.
No basket, offensive foul called on Malcolm Day. You saw him raise that elbow up. Referees didn't like that one. Henderson back to Payne. Payne with 40% of the points for the Goodfellas as they're down 70-55 to Takoma Academy with 7:15 in the second. Rawan Gray, my goodness, elevates and lays that one in.
Just a great move by Gray.
As he's got 13 after having only 2 in the second half, has exploded for 11. You know, one thing that we've seen is Rawan Gray using all 6'7" of his frame. I mean, he's dunked it, he's been laying in transition. I mean, he's done it all.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. And he's showing off that great handle of his, too. He's able to make a couple of players miss.
As his pull-up jumper no good. Over the back, called on Keyshawn Harper. Harper, I believe that's his third foul. Third or fourth. And foul number 10 on Takoma Academy, but as I mentioned, no double bonus, so it'll just be a 1-and-1. Tyreek Jackson almost had a wedgie there and tipped out of bounds by Sterling Brooks. Gray, inbound in to Dorian Creedle. Long range to Keyshawn Harper. Couldn't get the handle on it. Reached out that left hand, but couldn't grab it. So Payne and Henderson will play catch, which leaves a wide open Cole Love, who makes a good move, but laying no good. Rebound to Dorian Creedle. On the other end has Day. Looked like he tried to lob it in for an alley-oop, but Day instead grabbed it, went back down, and had an easy lay-in. As he crosses double digits. Floater good for Chris Henderson. He has 17. His turnaround jumper hit the front of the rim. As the foul will be called on number 15. I believe that's Damari Kyler. So Day, first shot, falls down.
And Day has cooled off a little bit here in the second half. As he had a scorcher of a first half, I believe he was 3 for 4 from 3 in the first half.
Yeah, Day with, in this second half, 5 points. Made free throw would make 6. He gets that one to go. And that corner three falls through for Cole Love. Johnson, long range, short for Dorian Creedle. Looks like a foul was called earlier on in the play, so Jace Johnson will inbound it to Creedle. Creedle passes it right over the head of Johnson. So a freebie for Goodfellas, down 76-60 with about 5.5 in the second half. Pull-up three-pointer for Isaiah Payne as he's 4 for 4 from downtown.
I like what I'm saying from Isaiah Payne. I'm loving what I'm saying from Isaiah Payne, actually.
I mean, he's got 24, and the team as a whole has 63.
He's been doing a great job playing at his own pace, and great shot selection as well. Never seemed forced or rattled here this evening. And he's been a bright spot here for the Goodfellas.
Absolutely. Rafael Samuels at the line. He goes 2 for 2. Henderson in the trap. Gets a bounce pass to Aaron Wilson. Up the court. Payne, Henderson. Great ball movement. Does not lead to points though. Rawan Gray. Tipped by none other than Isaiah Payne. And Chris Henderson can't get the bucket to go. Rebound and put back good for Cole Love. On the other end, three-pointer short from Micah Samuels. But Takoma Academy able to get it back. Jace Johnson. Gray calls for it, tried to get it cross court. But Payne was there for the steal. For three and good, Cole Love. After having 0 points in the first half, he's got 7 here. Payne thought about pulling up, instead gave it up to Henderson, who's fouled on the shot. And this Goodfellas team not going away without a fight as the lead is down back to 10.
Yeah, they're continuing to fight. They're continuing to fight.
Takoma Academy up by as much as 19, and I mean, it could be too little too late, as we've seen the Goodfellas have cinched the lead before as first free throw goes down for Henderson, but haven't been able to take advantage of the momentum. So with a second made free throw, Henderson would bring his point total up to 19 and close the gap to 8 points. Won't get it though. Rebound to Malcolm Day. Juan Gray running the point with 4 minutes on the clock. Takoma Academy up 78-69. Jace Johnson, corner three, falls through. Micah Samuels with his second made three-pointer. Henderson on the back door and called on the charge. Jace Johnson set his feet and took the foul.
A great defensive effort, being able to step in and take that charge there.
Credo up to Johnson. Malcolm Day gives it up to Rawan Gray, who puts it in for 2. And he's got 12. Cole Love tried to get it in the corner, but there in the lane was Micah Samuels, who swats that one away out of bounds. Takoma Academy not lacking for pacing on defense. Has another offensive foul off the ball this time. And who else to draw it but Jace Johnson? Johnson with 24 points and doing it everywhere on the court. Gray thought about the three, but instead chose the layup. That one doesn't fall, and rebound ends up with Aaron Wilson. Wilson to Love. Cole Love for 3. Johnson secures the rebound. Through pass transition. Oh, Day couldn't get the dunk. He tried to throw it down with some tenacity, but a block from behind by Micah Samuels makes up for it. That's his third of the game. Credo for 3. Short. Rebound to Payne. Payne to Henderson, back to Payne, who pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound to Malcolm Day. Timeout called with 2:20 to go in the second. Takoma Academy 83, Goodfellas 69, and I mean, we've seen it all in these past few plays. I mean, Malcolm Day was about to throw down the hammer and then just missed the hoop by a little bit. And
definitely.
I mean, a 14-point game is a lot for Goodfellas, but the way that Isaiah Payne is playing and the way that Cole Love is showing how he can drain some threes, it's definitely not out of the question to see them close this gap a little.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Cole Love coming in off the bench, hot, and able to drain some threes and put up some points for them.
Cole Love coming to this one, averaging 5.3 points, 2 rebounds, and just under 1 assist. Has 7 points to his name. Inbounds quickly. Samuels gave it up to Gray, back to Samuels, and to Dorian Creedle. And drawing the charge for Goodfellas. Some great heads-up basketball. Creedle heads to the bench, and he's not happy.
I'm not sure about that one. But as you say, they're in their uniform, so the call stands.
Adil Bentham setting his feet, and coming into the game is Mateo Ewell for Dorian Creedle. I'm not quite sure. Creedle might have even fouled out. We have another technical called. Not quite sure what went on there. But Bentham will go to the line. First one good off the glass. Deal Bentham with 4 points in the first half. And that free throw is only point of this second so far. He's got 5. Shooting 2 for 5 from the field with 3 rebounds. So 83-70, back to a 13-point game with 2:06 to go, and Goodfellas are going to need a lot to come back from this one. Nigel Harris.
Yeah, time is starting to not work on their side.
As the rebound went down to Mateo Ewell. But points there for the Goodfellas. On the other end, Takoma Academy. And there's Malcolm Day. Two-handed jam.
2 hands for safety on that one.
Gray up the court. Day once more.
Wow.
My goodness, Malcolm Day putting on a show.
What a pass by Johnson. What a pass by Johnson, able to find him.
Malcolm Day with 19 in this game, 10 in the second half. Put back laying is good from Jeremiah Smith. Under a minute now. Takoma Academy leads this one 87-74. Jace Johnson takes it inside, makes a move in the air, shot and the foul.
Great move by Johnson. Able to get his shoulder down to get into the lane and then hang in the air. Take the contact and put that one up and in.
You know, as we've seen, there really is no letting off the gas. Teams go until that final buzzer sounds. Johnson steps up to the line. Gets that one to fall through. Johnson has 27. So definitely leading this Takoma Academy team, but I mean, they put up 90 on the board to the Goodfellas 74. The most points that the Goodfellas have scored in a game this season by a good amount. Inside laying no good for Malcolm Day. Clock ticks down. Under 15 seconds. Floater good for Robert Taylor, who has 5 in the second half. And Rawan Gray dribbles out the clock, and that'll do it. Final score, Takoma Academy takes this one 90-76. And Steve, final thoughts before we go down to the court.
Just a great game here by Takoma Academy, and won it pretty handily. The Goodfellas put up a good fight, but just too much scoring. Too much scoring, as you alluded to before we started. 5 players for the Takoma Academy in double figures. And here tonight we saw all of those 5 guys here on display.
Absolutely. Takoma Academy able to dominate, and this one wins by a margin of 14. Again, final score 90-76 for SASN TV. This has been Noah Schubert and Steve Harris. We'll be back on the court for some post-game interviews in just a moment.
All right. Yeah. You better grab who you want real quick before they leave. 40 and I'm going to grab somebody from Oxon Hill. Yeah. He does one and you do one. Yeah. No, just hold the court because they're going down there. We're going to be switching to Drew in a second. They got to hurry up. We're about to leave.
Jace Johnson, 27 points. Hey. So post-game now with Jace Johnson, who had 27 points out of Tacoma's 90. They're winning. Jace, first off, it was a great win for this team, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. We came in, we knew we had to fight hard. We came off a long weekend. You know, our guys were tired and stuff like that, so we know we had to come in and bring a lot of energy today.
And I mean, as I said, you dropped 27 points in this one, but it was really a great team effort. We saw a lot of energy. Can you describe what it's like on the court with these teammates?
You know, we're kind of a new team, so we're all trying to come together and, you know, bond over the summer. So going into the season, you know, we can all click together. But I think right now we're doing a really good job as playing well together, and, you know, we're kind of adapting to each other.
And your opponent, Goodfellas, they did drop to 0-8, but this is one of their best games of this tournament so far. What can you say about how they played and how they adapted to you guys on offense?
I think they played a really good game. You know, they were really aggressive. They fought hard against us as we're now 7-0, I believe. So they knew there was going to be a tough game, and they came in and they applied pressure.
And finally, now improved to 6-0 in the tournament. What's it going to look like for you guys going forward in this one?
Hopefully we can finish the season undefeated with a championship. That's the goal. But, you know, whatever happens, happens.
Jace Johnson with 27 points. Final score, Takoma Academy 90. Goodfellas 74. This has been Noah Schubert for SASN TV.
What I do? What do I say?
I just gotta say your name, and then you're watching SASN TV.
This is Jace Johnson, and you're watching SAS TV. Appreciate you.
Have your name?
Malcolm.
Malcolm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Malcolm Day. Like that. Have your name?
Ray one, Ray.
You at the same time?
Malcolm Day.
All right. And we're here live with SASN, and I'm Stephen Harris, and I'm here with Malcolm Day. And we just had a great summer league game here tonight, and you performed well, man. What do you think about your performance?
I feel like I played well. I could have limited down on the turnovers, but overall I brought a lot of energy, and we got to doing.
Yep. So what are some of the things that you're looking to expand upon on your game here in the summer? I know it's a time where, it's time to get a lot of work in versus the off season, during the off season. So, what are you looking to add to your game?
I'm just looking forward to my defense, get my defense better, hopefully rebound more and get a post game and just working on different defensive concepts.
Thank you. Thank you for taking this interview. This is Stephen Harris here with SASN TV. Your name and you're watching SASN TV.
My name is Malcolm Day and you're watching SASN TV.
Appreciate it.
And finally here with Rawan Gray. Rawan, you had quite the game. Talk about the energy on that court tonight.
That's how we like to come out, man. Come out intense, hard, playing defense, getting steals, turnover, running the floor, getting dunks.
And I mean, you mentioned the dunks of high-flying offense. We saw you and Malcolm Day rise up and throw down the hammer a couple times. Talk about how that adds to the game.
It gives us energy. It makes us want to play more, play harder, and just keep it up. Run teams off the court.
And one thing that stuck out to me personally was your guys' tenacity on defense, and you were great in transition. Can you talk about that and how maybe how your coach can coach that into you guys in practice and what he's saying to you guys?
Coach definitely, he makes us play a big part on defense in practice and in games. He makes sure we lock up for sure. So, yeah.
And for a young team, how are you guys playing well together so far in the summer?
We're playing good. 6-0, 7-0. And we're just a new team, just getting chemistry. So we good. We got a lot to go.
Rawan Gray from Takoma Academy. Pass it off to Steve Harris.
Thank you. Man, I commend you on your ball handling skills, man. You did a great job handling the ball here tonight, especially in the second half. What are some of the things that you're looking to add to your game here in the summer?
Just staying in the gym, trying to add more weight, get stronger, for colleges. And yeah.
Sounds great.
Final score, Takoma Academy 90, the Goodfellas 74. And this wraps it up for tonight's coverage of the Capital Hoop Summer League at DeMatha High School in Hyattsville, Maryland. For SASN TV, Noah Schubert alongside Stephen Harris.
This is Rawan Gray, and you're with SASN TV. This is Rawan Gray, you're watching SASN TV.
Notice how much quicker the losing team takes on support compared to the winning team. Sometimes they just dipped out. Everybody just